Ciao nice people! Welcome again, we are on Katawa Shoujo. I was just wondering on my OBS because the scene capture for this game is way wider of what it should. Let me... Can I even show you? No, I don't think so. Just for example, if I move this, OBS still tells me there's a lot on the right. It's still going on. I'm still scrolling the game on the left. I'm still scrolling because the category seems to always... I don't know how to explain. I'm still scrolling something on the right. Feels like the game is included... now how can I restore it? Okay, like this. Though that's kinda weird. I will see if I can fix it later. It's not even an issue, but kinda bugs me a lot. Still, we are not here to play OBS, right? Is it even a category on Twitch? It's technically a game on Steam, so... Well, no, more considered like a software, but... RPG Maker is a software! And is as a category, but okay, you can argue it's the RPG Maker game made from the engine. Even if people still stream the engine, putting it as a category. Oh, did I press the plus button by mistake? Well, it works. It works. It's a proof it works. Okay. And the low fado. What happened? Nothing, just the plus button by mistake. It happens. Okay, can we even see it? No, I was testing the button if it works. Nothing really. Yeah, mistake. Okay, so I think we can start. Last time we didn't start any route, but we were heading towards or Shizune or Mishune Route. We're gonna do whatever it happens, but I'm trying to go for Misha's route. Because it's the character we know less about. And I'm pretty curious about her. So as always, we stop the day after. So after being forced into the student council by tricks and no treats, coerced even, now we are here. Talking of the girl who speaks with hands, someone is knocking. Thanks for the sub. 65 months. How long is it? That's a lot. Wait, is it exactly 5? Yeah, it's... No, I cannot count. That's still more than 4 years? Yeah, I can count now. That's a lot. Thanks again. So I suppose, yeah, we stopped here. Where we wake up by them knocking in the male dormitory. So they came all the way here to knock on our door. Our life at school is already ruined. A few minutes past 8, an unbelievably loud banging jolts me awake. It's coming from outside my door. Yeah, it's them, I know. Can you leave me sleep in peace? Quickly, I open the door to see Shizune and Misha standing side by side before me. Both of them look a little worn out, although it's more noticeable on Misha. Which one of you knocked? I ask, echoing the question that must be on the mind of everyone in the entire building. Oh, maybe, yeah, they woke up everyone, probably. No. That's not important, Ichan. She quickly dismissed it, without even batting an eye. Ah, you're still in pajamas, Ichan? Yeah, because I was freaking sleeping. Sleeping, you know, the thing you do when someone is not knocking on your freaking door. Misha, Shizune. So you don't wake up at 8? I notice her hair is wet. Her curls are barely holding their shape. No, I thought I'd sleep a bit later since it's the weekend and... Are you waking me up in the weekend at 8? Now I get why you're at Yamaku, not because you have like disabilities, but because you're fucking mental. Who wakes up at 8 on the free day? Come on, girls. Get out of this route right now. It's only one left. We don't have any choice. Do we stop the series? Do we stop streaming Katawa Shoujo? Sure, at this point, let's see this through. But the game is now doing mental damage. And I've been seriously sleep deprived this week. I wonder why. I wonder if she missed the poison in my words. Yeah, okay, it was clearly intended. Then it's a good thing we came to wake you up. Can you even freaking listen, Misha? Anyway, Hichan, I guess you would like to know why we are here, right? That's the minimum. It's not hard to guess, but I wish she wouldn't say the words she's going to say next. Would you like to skip class and go somewhere nice with us? Wasn't this a free day? Come again? Would you like to skip class and do something fun? Fun, are you saying? Fun. I don't know why I'm not believing any of you two. Depends what you mean with fun. Maybe they find the student council work fun. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. It's a weekend, bro. Also, they find fun. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What's fun for them? I was certain they'd force me to help them again with some slave work. Don't lower your guard. Don't lower your guard. Seriously? Misha grins and nods enthusiastically. I like this new approach they're taking, although I'm somewhat surprised they would suggest skipping class. Even if we have only half a day since it's Saturday. Ah, okay, so it's a weekend, but they have half a class on Saturday. Honestly, I think I already discussed this, but no, not going to school on Saturday is just objectively better. Okay, you stay all the time up until 2 PM. But you have the free weekend. You don't need to walk to school an extra day. You don't need to do homework one extra day. Also, what else was it? Oh yeah, one time they tried to add extra hours at our school, but they couldn't because we already had full hours on work days. So only the people who got school on weekdays got extra hours. So I don't see any downside. Also, it's a positive thing even for the parents. Because parents, well, not here, but the parents have consistent hours. And they don't need to come early to take the kids. Often. Is your brother coming, Shizune? Okay, I mean... I wonder why they didn't drag him into the student council work. Aren't you too worried about constantly missing class? Well, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Hichan, this school is pretty much at a standstill whether this time rolls around. It's a Saturday too. Don't you want to do something fun? I'm amazed by how little they seem to care. Not that we are pressuring you to give a... Oh, no, you're not pressuring me! Who's there? Go wake me up. Shichan, come here and go with us. We woke up already, so you have to come. Well, that's not any words, but you mean knock, what? And you call that not pressuring? Girls, get the social cues. We thought you might like to hang out. So, would you like to join us? Come on, you have a lot more fun than just sitting here with your head on your desk. I guess I won't be missing anything important, nor will I be missed. Alright then, I don't think I'll be missing much. What do you have in mind? My eyes narrow with suspicion as a thought crossed into my mind. Wait. This isn't just some trick to get me to do some more student council stuff, right? No, of course not. I'm not believing them. And that's really mean thing to just assume like that, Hichan. And besides, you're in student council now, remember? If we wanted you to do something for us, we wouldn't have to trick you. At least they're straightforward, but I might start to believe them a little more now. Just a little. This is a kind of coercion that is new to me. Only two pretty girls could pull it off. I allow myself to relax a bit. Maybe I'm being too paranoid. It seems like they may really just want to hang out. Yeah, for this time we could try to believe them. Nevertheless, no tricks. No tricks, stop being so paranoid. Well, if you say so. Suddenly I realize I'm still wearing pyjama. I wonder if you'd let me dress up first? Why-chan? You look just fine! Does someone here love pyjamas? I still prefer wearing something else. I close the door before she gets a chance to reply and quickly pull on my uniform. Stepping back into the hallway, I see Shidun and Misha are engaged in an animated discussion. I wonder if people discussing in sign ever accidentally poke each other in the eyes. While I'm contemplating this, Shidune taps me on the shoulder impatiently. So we are planning on slipping into town. Remember the tea shop we were at the Wednesday? Tea shop? You don't remember? Oh yeah, the cafe. Tea shop, it's called the Shanghai. China is the birthplace of tea, you know. Come on, Hichan. I even treat you today. Not me, I mean Shichan. I don't know. It's nice, it's relaxing. It's like half cafe, half restaurant, half sophisticated, half library, half everything. What? That's a lot of halves. But Misha doesn't seem to notice that. So, come on, it's not often that we have this much free time. Yeah, because you're skipping school. You realize it's for halves. No, Misha is stupid. She doesn't. If you're busy though, you don't have to. It's not like your presence is absolutely required. I had never seen more weakly disguised reverse psychology in my life. Yeah, that kind of felt like reverse psychology, that's right. I feel kind of tired today, and my teachers in my classes might want to know where am I. Maybe. What would explain its size? I still have to play. On the other hand, I haven't really been into town at all since I gotten here. So that's a good reason to head there. Also, I could use something to eat. If I should do a treat, even better, I'm totally broke! Alright, let's go. Lead the way! Great! As long as they pay. We make it to the tea shop with a 15-minute walk. It seems that we are the only customers around. Is it always this quiet in the morning? By that I mean, is it always this empty? No, that's kinda weird. Hey, this isn't a bad thing though, right? Ah, you're right. And here we have the same image again. Aw, The two little cute gremlin, devil, Satan incarnation themselves. Aren't them adorable? We take our seats at a large square wooden table, and it's me that I don't know what this place serves. Wait, weren't here before? No. Well, yeah, we were, yeah, they mentioned it. But you ate here last time. Okay, yeah, it's mentioning it. I just went with that Yuko recommended last time. Hey, is there a menu? Nope! That was a strange amount of zest. So, Hichan, have you decided what you're going to order? I don't even know what I can order. And I think I hate is not having a freaking menu. Come on. It's not even like you need to have a website to show your menu. You need some freaking paper. Do you have paper in your restaurant? Okay. I'm eating up, but no restaurants don't have a menu, usually. But when they don't have, I dislike it. There was 12 years ago, a lot of time ago, when I went into a restaurant for the wedding of my aunt. And the guy comes here saying, okay, in our menu we have this thing, and this thing is great, and this thing. And I was like, I need you to repeat like 4 times. I didn't say it, of course. I went for, I don't remember, maybe, I don't remember what I went for. But if that would happen again, I would ask them multiple times to repeat because I'm undecisive. Or ask at least if they have a freaking paper menu. Because I save you time, you save me some less awkwardness. Everyone has to gain from a paper menu. Again, I didn't occur that many times. Still, I have a strong aversion against restaurants that don't have a freaking paper menu, okay? It's fine if it's digital, a little inconvenient, but still better than not having anything. I look around the store and can't see anything resembling a menu. I don't understand. What's up with this place? What gives? Is this some kind of secret shop? Can you normally only enter here with a secret handshake? Some kind of wink and nod? Huh. Would be interesting. You know what? Would be interesting a restaurant where there is no menu, but not because the server tells you aloud, but you need to unlock it. You need to like know the password, how to say. So for example, you only have one default dish maybe, or they tell you the password for the default dish or two, and then you might unlock a secret dish after eating there on the bill. There is a secret code you can use next time for a dish, and then you can exchange the codes with your friends saying, oh yeah, this code gives you some pasta. Ah, okay, this one is for a pizza. I don't think it's a great idea, but would be interesting if we could just unlock the menu's power. Yeah, it's like has a pretty big downsides, but a pro is that feels like collecting everything in the menu, right? That every time you go there, you get like a scratch card where you unlock a picture of a plate and the name to order it. Of course, you can save it and you can show it to your friends, and so it gives some, it opens some sort of collaboration between persons. Again though, it only works for recurring customers. Otherwise, pretty bad. Is this some kind of secret shop? Okay. Do you need someone to vouch for you? A blood oath? Damn it, it was nothing like this last time. I don't know, the last time I think I just got coffee. What do they serve here? Tea! Ah, well, that's not just tea, right? Not only tea, there's other stuff too, right? Clearly. Clearly? Like what? There are no menus here. Where are the menus? They're playing another joke on me. There is no way out of this. All I can do is brace myself for the inevitable oncoming burn. I almost want to walk out of the store, but I'm already sitting down. Would be improper to leave now. The unspoken rule of polite social conduct block my exit like a wall of fire. I decide to play it safe. I'll order what I order if it's acceptably manly enough. Why don't you order it before me? Ladies first? Well played, Ichan, but we already ordered. What do you mean? How? When? How is that possible? When? How? From who? We are regulars. We come here so often. We don't need to do that anymore. Okay, I can just ask the waitress what do they have. There's no shame in that. Well, I guess you heard enough. We are sitting on the menus, of course. Huh? You're hiding it? I look around the other tables. There are no menus on any of them. That means they must just keep them in a big stack near the door or something. What a thing to sit on. And what speed to grab them so quickly. Whatever. Can I have one then? You can take one if you want. But you're not the kind of person who would do something that lascivious. Isn't that right? What's lascivious in getting a menu? I tell them that I just like some coffee and put my head down on the cold tabletop. Coffee? That's a very high-class establishment. And you're going to order coffee? I need to punch someone. Let's choose which one we are gonna to date and let's punch the other one. Please. I can tell they're messing with me again. In that case, I'll have whatever you're having. Hichan is drinking a special tea that is only grown in remote areas of India. The tea is still handmade by a tribe of tea. I'm not believing you. A tribe of tea makers who have passed their methods down their families for generations. They must wade through alligator-infested waters to obtain the leaves once a year. On each trip, some do not make it back alive. I can't drink that. I would feel... Are you believing them? Who cares? You're paying for it, Misha. That's a good point. I would feel too guilty. Then I'll have what you are having. I don't know what I'm drinking. How will you order then? How? Fine, then I want the tea that people died for. No, never mind. I'll have coffee. If this is a very high-class establishment, they should have a high-class coffee, right? No one died for it, right? The perfect answer. There is no way they can stand against it. Shidune shrugs, as if to say, well played. They still didn't answer my second question. Misha calls for Yuko, who brings over our drinks and a single incredibly tiny yellow cake, with a little black plastic fork stuck in it for each of us. Can I ask if there's a menu? I ate my cake in one bite, amazed at how it's probably the least fitting thing I have ever eaten. Hichan, do you have any plans for tomorrow? You want to take even my full weekend? No. Misha takes a gulp of her tea. Something sounds suspiciously high class, even though it looks like ordinary tea. Can I ask if Yuko is on the menu? Since they're so secretive about it, that's probably why they don't show the menu. Otherwise everyone would took Yuko, right? She drinks with incredible recklessness, considering how hot it is. The exact opposite of Shizune or Lily. Plans? That sounds ominous. Plans? Yes! Yeah, I'm incredibly busy tomorrow. In fact, I have so much to do that I will not have any free time at all. That's right, none whatsoever. And everything I have to do is extremely important. Very, very important. Misha giggles, clearly not buying it, and then signs it all back to Shizune, who nods slowly and deliberately while looking very unamused. Suddenly she leans forward, staring analytically at me, at my face like a human lie detector, waiting for the smallest tell to give me away. After at least a minute of this, she sits back, down in her seat, and takes a sip of tea. Okay, Chan, if you're that busy, we don't have anything to do tomorrow, so we thought maybe you would want to hang out with us at the festival. Ah, that's a festival tomorrow, right? What do you mean they have the festival on a Sunday? Ah, leave us some free time. Come on. You're new here. Anyway, right? So, we thought we would show you around and have some fun together. But if you're that busy, we understand. Oh, well. The both of them shrug together in perfect sync, as if they rehearsed it. Ichan, you're so paranoid. Can you blame him? Can you really blame him? You two traumatized him, okay? It's your fault. And you never beat me anyway, so why bother getting so worked up about it? Wow, Shichan. Beat you? What are you talking about? Is she talking about the coercion? I never realized that was just a game to her. I thought I was the only one who saw it as competition. You know. Do you, Ichan? Because I don't. You can't outwit me. You can't outwit me. Well, Ichan, not me. What are you talking about, Chichan? I can see Shizune smiling craftily, daring me to enter this battle of wills and wits with her. When he's pushed to the edges of despair, a man has no choice but to sing, or grasp at a fleeting wisp of hope, fight with all his power against the inevitabilities of his fate, and struggle against the impossible. For even if he fails, at least face knowing that he dared greatly. Or something like that. Oh, well, we'll see about that. Don't underestimate me. Don't you have to follow through to make good on that, Ichan? Well, I could get lucky. Don't count on that possibility. You want? Wait. Let's make a wager on it then. Was it all part of your plan? I don't care about competition. That's a blatant lie. Wait, what do you mean? That's okay if you don't know it, neither do I! So it's settled then. Alright. What? Didn't hear what I just said. Now all that's left is the stakes. What the winner wins, or more interesting, what the loser loses. Hey! This is a very dangerous game I'm playing. Shizune herself is a very dangerous girl. If she can only think in terms of winning and losing. If she views every time that I talk with her as some kind of battle of wills, I don't think I could take it. That kind of thing drives people insane. She's too Machiavellian. Maybe before this I'd assumed she was just kind of stoic. Nevertheless, I'm interested. In hindsight, I realized that I just challenged her to what is essentially a duel without any rules. That won't end until one of us... what? That's basically the girl. What, that wants to win? Well... not really, also to some sort of a different degree for each of them. I guess that's it. That's so vague. What are the conditions for winning or losing? The first person to feel stupid loses? Oh no, I lost. I don't know, I never had to think of anything like this before. Every time I talk to her it's a battle of wits. Okay, yeah, that's a little more like it, that's right. Even indirectly, like, when talking to Anako, it's still a battle of wits, but because we walk on a minefield, because she can get depressed, sad, scared. Well, every girl except the bird brain Misha. That's why between the two I would definitely choose Misha. Never? Never. So you have never gambled, Ichan? I'm surprised you two have. Oh, come on, it's more fun anyway. Between friends. It's about causing humiliation, suffering, and absolute despair. Isn't that the point? Between friends. Also, I'm screenshotting this. Shizune puts a finger on her temple thoughtfully. How about this, Hichan? If you lose, you have to go to school one day without any pants on. No, I won't. No, I won't. Are you insane? Although in comparison to what I was afraid she would say, it's pretty mild. What did you think? Can't we just bet money like normal people? It's not like you could match my Wagger if we did. Now it's your turn, but nothing perverted, understand? I don't want to lose this bet. And also, what do you mean nothing perverted? Me not going to school without pants is not perverted? In which world? I think I need more time. This is going to have me constantly on edge for weeks. Okay, come on, you should both hurry up. Your drinks are getting cold. I quickly down the rest of my coffee as Shizune does the same, staring at me with a fierce look of competition in her eyes. Seems like a waste for her to be gulping down something that someone may have died for her to enjoy. Oh, I forgot about that. Also, we should read again the bet because I didn't really understood the type of bet. No, it's too late. We don't have like the history. Okay, that's more. Let's see. Let's see again, because I really didn't catch that. She's just a sadist. She enjoys the tea for which people died for. I think that makes a lot of sense. I didn't see it from that perspective. You never beat me anyway. Okay, anyway, because he's out trying to avoid having plans with her on Sunday. Because he's paranoid. You can't outwit me? Yeah, that's just if you can outwit the other, maybe. Yeah, it's about outwitting. It's not really clear. Hichan, are you sure you don't want to hang out tomorrow? A lot of people are looking forward to it. You don't want to miss out. I mumble unintelligibly at her. I don't really understand. It's time to think. Shizune's drink is smaller, but I can consume mine faster. If Shizune finishes her drink first, she might skip out on paying. Oh! Good riddance, leaving me to pick up the tab, even though she said the drinks were on her. Because I have no money on me, I would be humiliated, and therefore this could be considered a loss. If I finish first, the loss of chivalry would make me look like a jerk, as... Why are we hanging out with someone where we need to play mind games? It's like Death Note staying with us two, come on! It's like Death Note! Oh, wait, if I say the weather is nice, he might suspect I'm Kira! I should drink my drink slowly, but not too slow, just in case I won't finish too early because it's considered rude, but not too late, so they won't make me pay the tab for it. Come on, it's Death Note. We are just playing Death Note with those two. If I finish the drink first, the laws of chivalry would make me look like a jerk, as I would need to run out of this tea house, leaving her to pay for everything. That could also be considered a loss. She would use that. I'm going to eat this potato chip. I wonder if we can do the same monologue by ordering chips here, if they have. In the event of a draw, she may attempt to run out the door, and I probably do the same. That might lead to a collision at the door, which would be humiliating, but not overly so, and Misha would be left to pick up the tab. This is really childish. I might be disappointed in Shizune, and myself. Well, Ichan, would be nice if we could all celebrate how well we put everything together for the festival by taking a look at our handiwork. Misha seems oblivious of the fact that an epic battle of wheels is raging in front of her. I nod slowly and down the last of my coffee. Well, I'm finished enjoying my drink. I guess it's time for me to leave. And I'm going to leave now. Calmly. You too, Shichan? Why are you two acting so weird? I quickly walk out the door and Shizune follows. Misha is going to have to foot the bill. Sorry, Misha. Wait, we can't communicate though. Catching up to me, Shizune quickly pushes their glasses up and presses a note on my hand. She can talk! No! If you lose, you have to come hang out with us tomorrow. I suppose I will lose at this point, because the game will definitely make us hang with them tomorrow, right? You think you can win today? That's kind of cocky, Shizune. I forgot for a second that she can't hear me. I nod. Right now, she seems much cuter than she usually is. Yeah, because she cannot talk. She cannot communicate. They should make an anime, like Shizune cannot communicate. Oh wait, I think there's already a similar one. Kinda. Smiling softly with a hint of confidence coming through. Shizune looks energetic and carefree, although it could just be the caffeine. She winks and extends her hand for a handshake. I wonder if there's a buzzer in there and she plans to shock me, but that doesn't seem like something she would do, so I accept it. With a squeeze, she pushes another note into my hand. I momentarily think that it's a buzzer and wonder if the shock could kill me. I could expect it from her. Kinda. Shizune smirks and runs off. You probably don't know how to get back to school from here. You little piece of... There will be work waiting for you when you do. See you then. I crush the note in my fist dramatically, but no one else is here to see it, and that makes me sad. Yeah, don't you hate when you do something cool or cinematic and no one is here to see it? I wonder if it's too late to go back to the shop and ask for Misha for directions. Then again, I gave her a hard time for not knowing the way here, so I can't allow her to score off me for not knowing the way back. And if I ask her, Shizune could see it as a victory. No, it's not necessary. You could spy around and see if, like, stalk Misha to see the way back. The school is on top of a damn hill. How hard could it be to find? I may be slightly directionally challenged, but I'm sure that even I can do that. Let me guess, it's night. No! Okay, it's fine. Just half an hour. Oh, 1 hour and a half. About an hour and a half later, I walk the long paved path leading from the gates to the main building. Hey, just the person we were waiting for! You made it here eventually, Ichan! Good! It's time for work! Misha and Shizune had laid an ambush for me in the main lobby of the ground floor, and I walked straight into it. I should have just circled around the school like I had originally planned. But I thought that I was overreacting and being silly. You never overreact enough with them. I think you should learn the lesson. Never be too safe around them. Misha is waving a thick stack of printouts in my direction, taunting me. We sort of need your help! Sort of. We need your help! You will help us! Misha speaks with her usual playful, carefree manner. But even so, I can hear Shizune unnerving hard severity behind it. That sounds like an order. Really, is it? Oh, let's go. We have a gacha pool. Let's see. And we got Modern Albert. A common one. Kinda unfortunate. I really should add new characters, though. It's not like I'm making new characters now. Maybe I should add someone from other RPG Maker games. Or other games in general. Why not? I will consider it. Really? Is it? An order? Eh? Is it? Sorry, Chan, I guess it is. She doesn't sound very sorry at all. I thought we had almost everything done by now. It turns out we have all the signs to attached to baking boards. More hands make light work. And everybody wins. Except me. This is your duty after all, as member of the student council, which you are a part of. As a member of the student council. It's a simple task, so getting it out of the way now would be good. It's not that much work. A small thing, really. Small, like yesterday we stayed there all evening. And we'd really appreciate your help. Really, really appreciate it. Besides, it's time to pay back for us treating you so nicely. Wait, treating me nicely? When? Where? So the tea shop was a trap after all. You two-timing scoundrels. Don't say that. It was completely unrelated. We wanted to celebrate you joining the council. Why did she bring that up then? But, no buts, you're coming with us. Do we have a choice? I don't even get to finish my sentence as they grab me by the arms and try to pull me towards their office. Misha laughs giddily as she and Shizune exchange sly looks behind my back. I don't think you have a choice in this, Ichan. There are two of us, so don't even try get away now. Don't take us lightly. Ichan, it's your duty to help us anyway, as a member of the student council. Alright, how could I forget? Seriously, aren't there other people who can help you? Like who, Ichan? I don't know anyone except me. You were fine with helping us yesterday. Yesterday is not today. And anyone who isn't me. Why don't you have anyone else in the council? That's what we'd like to know. Like literally anybody else. Yeah, that's what is always wondering. Can't they just kidnap anyone else? I don't think they would have any trouble. If they did this with me, they can do it to anyone else, or most of the other people. Misha's laughter explodes through the hall. She doesn't notice the grimace on my face at all. That's right, it's just the two of them, right? Alright, okay, I'll help you. Misha runs her tongue over her teeth, looking quite pleased. That's my Ichan! I knew we could trust you! So predictable! Oh, watch your mouth, or, well, your hands. When we get to the student council room, my jaw drops. The number of signs, backing boards and signposts is insane. They are stacked all over the place like building materials at a construction site. Something I let Shizune and Misha know right off the bat. There are so many signposts here you could probably build a second wall around the school with them. We need to build a wall. Whoa, calm down with the my-chan, Misha. Well, maybe she reads the future and knows we are going into the Mishune Route. Really? Well, there are a lot of them, so maybe... No? How do you know that, Shichan? Really? Don't tell me she actually considered it. Shizune hesitates, then pushes her glasses up a bit, and Misha lets out a very uneasy sounding laugh. I'm definitely wondering if I should change my shirt. Because it's getting way too hot. I made a mistake on putting the first shirt I found for the stream, and it's one with long sleeves. Give me a sec. Okay, I found one. I hope it doesn't mess up with the green screen. No, it's fine. No, it's kinda bad. It's too bright and messes up with the green screen. You know what? Since there's heat, I don't care. Do I care? I think we can work with this. Just for today. So she has considered it. That's irrelevant, Ichan. Can you get on with making the signs, please? Alright. I feel sort of lied too, though. I thought you said it wouldn't be that much work. Well, Shichan meant it wouldn't be that much work for us. You also plan to not do any work. Someone has to supervise you while you do this, you know? To make sure you're doing it right. And those people will be us. Why don't you do it then? What are you two going to do? What you? Now that was a joke, Ichan. We'll help you too, of course. The student council is really supposed to have a lot of more people. Yeah, I know. This is just a bad year. Fewer people than usual, even though we already didn't have many the year before. And then there's just a lot more work than before too. Besides, Shichan likes working with you, so do I. We accomplished a lot more than we normally could, you know? I can accept that. Lately, they've been looking a little fatigued every time I see them. Student council work is apparently a 24-hour-a-day thing, and for what I've seen and heard, there are just the two of them. I guess I make it 3? They must work almost non-stop. I wonder how much time they spend working on this room when I don't see them. And I've even glimpsed Misha taking naps sometimes without Shizune at her side. By herself, Shizune has to be working 60 hours a week, doing her student council duties, on top of regular classes. And the weekend is wasted! 2 hours pass, and I reach for a tech only to find the box is empty. Shizune grabs it before I can even say anything. She smiles, tossing it expertly into a trash can, along with another empty box of tacks. So you're out to Ichan, don't worry, Shichan says she gets some more. Why do you laugh every time, Misha? Stop. And everything of value was lost. The only thing that can keep me alive now is another drink. Please, Misha, help us survive. We went through a box too, but me and Shichan decided to wait until you needed a new box as well, before getting a new one. Something about that strikes me odd. Wait, we both ran out of text right now? What a weird coincidence, huh? Well, actually, Hichan, we ran out 20 minutes ago. There was only one spare box of text. The one we gave you. And you were flying through those pretty quickly, so we thought that we should wait until we both had no more tax before getting more. Then Shichan could go get fresh. Of course! Of course, I need to go. Shichan could go get fresh boxes of tax for all of us at the same time. You know, for efficiency. Shizune nods, preparing to step out the door. Now wait, Shichan is Shizune, never mind. We don't do the work this time. I'm surprised. Wait, what did you do the past 20 minutes? Nothing, of course. What could we do? We had no tax, Shichan. You could have went to getting them before. What would it... I don't see the logic here. Shizune and Misha exchange knowing glances before they give me a perfectly synchronized and incredibly exaggerated simultaneous shrug. I see. You decided to take a break. Clever. We know. It was clever. Whose idea was it? The both of us, of course. Of course. You have a shared hive mind. Well, Ichan, it was all Shichan's idea. She disappeared. I turn immediately to Shizune, who gives me a curt wave and surprisingly chilly smile, before quickly vanishing out of the door. Misha has idea. Misha's can think about anything. Well, then, why didn't you just say you wanted to take a break? I used to think that Shizune and Misha were polar opposite. Misha always seems too energetic and playful, like any other girl. Not really. Shizune, on the other hand, always seemed distant, aggressively manipulative, and vaguely scary, but distant. There were times when I thought, what if now we choose? What if now it's the choice? There were times where I thought that she had no sense of humor. As cute as she was, I'd almost never seen her smile. Not to mention all the other things. The analytical stare, the permanently stoic expression, even her penmanship, so mechanically precise that everything she writes looks typed. But Shizune and Misha really aren't as different as I thought. I'm a little surprised. Why? Shizune, I didn't know she liked to joke around like that. What I mean to say, I didn't know that she could act so girlish. It was actually pretty cute. Her band is unbending! Literally today I opened up Octopath Traveler Mobile and I wanted to see if I can refresh my team, and I had the Dolberic. Now I usually open it one time every 10 days. I kinda want to continue streaming the story online, but I don't think we're gonna have a lot of other people interested. You would be surprised, Ichan! Well, I didn't know you and her were so close either. The first time I saw you. I've always been curious at how those two met. Do you two go far back or something? Childhood friends? Next door neighbors? Heh, sorry Chan, it's not anything like that. Even it would be cuter that way. When I came to this school, they just placed me next to Shi-chan, and she looked like a very serious person. And I thought, I'm gonna spend the next of the year with this person. Next to this person, maybe. Would be nice if we could be friends. But I wonder if she will like me. And I learned she was deaf. You know, Ichan, the first time I just thought she was ignoring me. But luckily, I knew a little sign language and we become friends. Or you can just write. I want to know where Misha learned how to sign. But I guess it's something for another time. Now, I guess we're always together. It's nice. I've always wanted someone to listen to me. And I think Shichan likes having someone to talk to. Everyone wins. I lose. Nah, she was probably also ignoring her. Plot twist, Shizune is not deaf, she's just pretending to ignore people. And to, I don't know, feel like detached from her orders. Like, she likes to delegate her orders, I don't know. That's it? You look disappointed. Hichan, what were you expecting? You know, Hichan, I don't think that me and Hichan thanked you properly. For what? During the student council. You've been a real help to us, Hichan. Well, kinda forced, but okay. I think I will get a lot more sleep now. I'm glad I could help, if it helps a young woman sleep at night. That's an interesting thing to say, Hichan. Hichan really appreciates you helping us out too. Did she hear us? Oh, wait. No, at least... I wonder if that would be like a situation for the future. I don't know. I can imagine the game doing something like... since they're so close, we might, if we go Shizune route, we might talk to Misha about it. And Misha says, you like Shizune, right? Right in front of her. At that moment, Shizune steps back in the room, looking slightly annoyed and sipping offhandedly from a juice box. She throws 2 boxes of tech in the floor with a bright smile. Ah, Shichan. Mishan opens her mouth to speak, but then quickly closes it as Shizune suddenly crumples a juice box with a crunch like the sound of breaking bones. I can tell that each harsh, quaking hand gesture is most likely an epithet. What is she saying? It was just very hard to get those. I guess that it is an understatement, Shichan. Shizune calms down a bit, straightening her glasses and lightly brushing her bangs back with one finger. It really wasn't a big deal in retrospect. That's forward thinking of you. Alright then, I guess the 2 of us should get back to work, Chan. Sure, why not? I thought we were done! No! No! My weekend is gone, like that. By the time we are done with the science, it's already getting dark out. I hadn't expected something like this to take so long. But then again, if it were that easy, I doubt Shizune and Misha would have asked for my help. Shizune falls into a nearby chair, cracking her knuckles systematically and letting out a muted yawn. That would be kinda cute. That's all for today, I guess. That's a good thing, Shichan. I'm very tired too. That took longer than expected. You agree? We didn't expect it to take so long either. Not as planned. Oh, I'm so hungry. I realized I haven't eaten all day. Now that I think about it, I have eaten nothing since I woke up this morning. But right now I'm almost too tired to think about food. I think they already stopped serving dinner. This can't be happening. Gichan, can you think of a way we could obtain food? Gain food. Obtain food. I don't like her tone of voice. Are they planning to eat me? Why not order out? That's right, I guess I could do that. Order from where? From town, of course. I don't know the deliver to the school. What are you going to get? Please, I was kidding, come on. Maybe some Chinese food. As long as you're going to... Can I get in on it too? I'm also pretty hungry. You played enough Psycho. Well, I kinda wanted to make the reference, but this would be kinda worse, maybe? I don't want to delve into it, but I suppose, yeah, we are not really... It's not really unheard of here on stream, unfortunately. Ichan, you should have just said so in the first place. What's that? Your treat? That's great! That's true. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here so late, Shichan. Misha quickly grabs a menu from a drawer behind her and begins to enter the number slowly and carefully, as if she's used to messing it up. What do you want, Ichan? Ah, we'll have some dumplings. I raise my hand in a gesture of thanks to Shizune, who responds with a very faint, split-second smile. Ichan, Shichan is paying for everything tonight. It's all on her, so you can afford to splurge a little. Some shrimp fried rice too, then. Alright, and you, Shichan? A Chinese omelette? Okay then. What does a Chinese omelette have? Wait. Let's see. I don't know. Peanut, soy sauce maybe? I don't know. Egg foo young. Looks interesting though. I would definitely try it once. Dogs? No! Omelette, it's eggs, not meat. Hey Misha, does that really mean omelette? Can I see that again? Sure, like this, like this. And this is what you ordered, dumplings. Shrimp fried rice. Are you telling me a shrimp fried that rice? I'm going to get soup and stir fry. You say that like this. For a moment I thought Isao was checking if Misha understood correctly, but no, maybe he's kinda open to learn sign language. And here's how much it all cost. 3,000 yens. Well, I don't know in how many situations I need to remember such an exact number. Okay, I'm going to order now, unless anyone wants something else. No objections? Alright then! Shizune impatiently twirls a pair of chopsticks between her fingers, as we wait for the food to arrive. Hey, where did you get those? That's not the first time we ordered out, Ichan. They always give us ton of chopsticks, for some reason, even when we tell them we are only 2 people. They think it's the entire student council, which is. And you two accumulated a lot of them from a lot of long nights eating takeout in the office? That's exactly it! I'm overstating it? That's right, Shichan. Ichan, did you know that once we collected 100 pairs of chopsticks from ordering out, we'd be able to take over the universe? So he was right! He was right! Kenji was right! They had that sort of plan. Sorry for not trusting you, Kenji. But now I can see where it's coming from. Kenji was right. I'm like 100% sure Kenji is most scared of this pair. I used to think that too when I was little. Hichan, are you good at breaking them down the middle? I can never do it right. I I found the little pile of chopstick Shizune saved up and practiced it on at least 20 of them. She was really mad about that. I let out a laugh as Shizune turns bright red with indignation. I didn't know she had such a childish side. How long? That's summer, right? So this is kinda late, around 10 p.m. When the food arrives, I dig in heartily, drinking one of the tiny cans of soda Shizune bought for us from one of the vending machines. Thanking them both for the food, I head back to the dorms, ready to turn in for the night. The dorms are eerily quiet, except for the sound of portable TVs and radios murmuring unintelligibly behind thin walls. It's quiet here at night, and very peaceful. I can hear the crickets chirping outside my window, and see actual stars when I look up. Tired, I try to fall asleep as quickly as I can, only feeling slightly robbed of my Saturday. And it's the next day. Please don't knock on my door on a Sunday, or I might commit some homicide. Okay? Today we are fine. The next day I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine since it's Sunday and there are no classes. Not just a Sunday though, but the festival as well. From my window I can already see some people at the soda booth. Slinging noodles, yeah, wait. Is this part skippable? Yeah, it is. There's Kenji, this time we don't go Kenji route. And now we go to the festival. For the festival. I'm going to hang out with the student council since I lost a bet. And now Kenji loses it because something like I could have expected it, yeah. Let's see. I realized that we didn't agree on when and where. I'll just wait for them rather than risk on missing each other in the chaos outside. They must be busy running around and organizing things anyway. It's fun. I would have assumed the price for losing to Shizune in a stupid game to be a lot more severe. This is just a pretense for spending time with her. In that case, I guess she just wants me to have fun. Even though she can just come out and make her intentions clear, they might be good intentions after all, and I think I'm starting to like her more. I could keep going, but it would be a waste. And I want to go too. I mean, you know, today seems pretty exciting. If anything, would be interesting. The student council? What? That's still around? Isn't it like 2 dudes? Not dudes? They are both girls. 3, 2, 1. Really? Are they cute? No, wait. Are they cute? No, it doesn't matter. I heard the student council president is insane. That's whoever it never talks and only gives order through flunkies. Shit, they're the same in every school. Sounds like a cold-hearted bitch. Besides, a bitch is everywhere. If it's 2 girls, they outnumber you 2 against 1. That's a dangerous situation, dude. Who knows what can happen? Damn, the student council is just 2 women, but they hold so much power. They must be stopped! I can see them plotting ways to push their feminist agenda. I can't trust any administration like that! That's not cool! Not cool! Damn! Shit! Damn! Her fingers his scarf nervously. Faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire. Then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm going to find some place to hide in, a safe haven. And then knock the lights out of myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. Okay, you go drunk, I see. I ponder what I'd like to do with Shizune and Misha, deciding it's best to be extra prepared. I duck back into my room to stock my wallet with money. Wait, duck? You can use duck to return back? I thought duck was just to dodge forward. Mm. Fun fact, there was a game like that I played when I like 12, 14 years ago even, where there was a scene when we needed to dodge something. And there were some options. The options were wrong except duck, but at the time I didn't know very well English. So I thought duck was just the animal. And I thought, duck is like do quack, quack, quack. That won't help, so it's the wrong answer. Plot twist, it was the right answer. And then I discovered that duck means dodging by bending forward. We might gonna see that game in the future. Maybe. Or he jumps from the roof. No, that only happens with us. It doesn't even jump. We jump. Come on. I ponder what I'd like to do with Shizune and Mish. Okay. I wonder if they have that game where we try to catch goldfish on a paper net. It seems way easier than they make it look. Then again, if I were to catch a goldfish, I'd have no real reason to keep it. What I'm going to do with a fish in my tiny room? Cook it! Grill it, maybe. I could give it to Shizune or Misha, but that might be overstepping my bounds. It's a real problem. Both of them are cute, but I don't think I have any chance with either of them. What do you mean? The game is literally about that. I mull over the thought of doing it. I imagine how they might react if I were to give them a gift tonight. Wait, is this a hint, a foreshadowing even? Maybe we got the route is joined up until this point, but here we need to make a choice. Either on which gift to win, or whom to give the gift to. Which will determine the route. Misha will probably laugh like she always does. Shizune might slap it out of my hand. Maybe it isn't such a good idea after all. Okay, I think I'm set. A good while later, I decide that this could be another Psych Out test devised by Shizune. Even if it isn't, it's starting to get kind of late. I resolve to just go out and search for them, even though I don't know where I could look. They might be really hard to find today. Oh! Someone is in the corridor. As soon as I step outside, I almost bump into Shizune. Hi Shizune, where's Misha? I try to sign the best I can, but really, I'm just making stuff up. I got to ask Misha to teach me some of this. Here! Why were you hiding? Misha pops up from behind Shizune, grinning widely. He just came to make sure you're coming along with us to the festival. Don't renege on your promise. Wait, renege? That's new. Renege, go back on a promise, literally, okay. Let me screenshot this, yeah. Promise? I don't think I promised anything. Stop trying to get out of it. Come on, Ichan, we'll be fine. Fun, you need this anyway, or you'll become a no good person. I feel like if I join you, I will become a no good person. You don't want to become one of those people who stay in their dorm all day, being paranoid, do you? Is that Hanako? I find myself staring over her shoulder at the door to Kenji's room, or also Kenji, yeah. Right across from mine. I hope he didn't hear that, but I think Misha wants the opposite. No, of course no. I was just playing around a little. I was right about to leave anyway. You two didn't have to come here. Really? Hichan was worried you would try to get out of it somehow. We need you, Hichan. Huh? I think my heart just skipped a beat. Why? They say we need you because they need you to do the work. I don't have the aim to knock the dolls off their pedestal in that one game, and Shichan refuses to throw things. Oh. Okay, I get the disappointment. Shizune stares at me, immediately noticing my disappointment. She crosses her arms and adjusts her glasses. What did you think we meant? I refuse to throw anything. Why, Shichan? That is weird. Anyway, Hichan, you've thrown a ball before, right? Right? So, you have to come with us. I'm amazed by their logic. I don't know if they're joking or if they're not. I'd feel offended if I didn't know you guys were joking. You're joking, right? It is what it is, Hichan. It is what it is, it is what it is, 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 what it is. Well, that's reassuring. Through those balls. I don't know why recently I noticed more balls in video games. Is it me? Come on, let's go. The deaf band is setting up outside your window. Deaf band? We are the deaf band? I'm not deaf though. Misha grabs you by the hand and tries to pull me out the door, but it's clear she isn't trying at all. She then looks at the both of us, blushing slightly and fiddling with her glasses impatiently. I'm not used to this kind of casual contact, but I have nothing against it. How could I object? It's still light outside, but the sun is getting ready to set behind the trees. Looks like half of the school is out there. I can even see some faculty members standing off to the side, helping themselves to some punch. They're about to empty the entire bowl, to the dismay of the girl working the stall. There are some fortune tellers chatting idly with their friends, while others have already gotten started slinging horoscopes at anyone who walks in range. I think that kind of tactic is a little too aggressive. Boy, you're now with Shizune and Misha. I think you saw the most aggressive thing. But it shows that they're into it. It's refreshing to see, but I don't know if I'll be able to get used to it. Well, we should get something to eat. Hungry, Chan? Come to think of it, I haven't eaten all day. You just woke up. Kinda, 2 hours. I don't really want to eat fried noodles. That's okay, there are other fried foods. Are there any foods that aren't fried? Candy! Junk food is the essence of celebrations! I think, yeah, you can eat junk food once in a while, right? Come on, I mean, Shichan will treat you to one thing. Shichan is spoiling us. Shichan is spoiling us every time. One? Just one. Only so you can build up energy for your throwing arm. Ah, but it doesn't look like all the boots are done setting up. You might not be able to get what you want. I take a look around, surprised by the number of stores. It's unbelievable. The festival seems larger than the ones you might see in actual towns. Despite what Misha said, it seems like half of the school is already celebrating. The air is humming with the excited chattering of at least half the student body. I can smell food cooking, and it's only making me hungrier by the second. I'm kinda hungry as well. Come on, Ichan, the food is disappearing fast. If you want takoyaki, we need to move on. I could go for some takoyaki. Come on, let's eat it. Alright. I haven't had takoyaki in forever. I'm game. Shizune takes off before Misha can even sign back to her, briskly walking towards the takoyaki stand as Misha and I try to catch up. Misha laughs as she skips toward Shizune, who asks for 3 orders of takoyaki. Let me remember what's takoyaki. Ah, yeah, I looked up again. The octopus balls. Still balls! We still have balls everywhere. I never noticed it before, but for someone who is obsessed with high class tea, it's a little weird that Shizune is also into fast food. I take the plate of takoyaki she hands me and wonder if I should dig in. Ah, in Japan, takoyaki is considered fast food. Interesting, that makes a lot of sense. Looks extremely hot. Those balls seem pretty hot. I can see the smoke coming off of it and the oil bubbling on the surface. Shizune and Misha both look at me, as if waiting for me to eat before they can begin. To check if it's poisoned! I can't back down, so I spear one of the tiny plastic fork gently sticking up from the corner of the plate. Oh, I muted it, okay. However, before I can even put it in my mouth, Shizune and Misha begin eating eagerly, Shizune taking quick but delicate bites out of the takoyaki, while Misha eats with relish like a small child. I guess at the end of the day, both of them are just kids, like any other student here. This is kind of nice. I don't think I had a chance like this in a long time, to just hang out with other people and enjoy their company. Even before coming here, I've been going through a very busy year. So busy that I hadn't realized I've been missing until now. Here, I feel at peace. It's a soothing atmosphere. I didn't know those kinds of festivals still existed. Ichan, you aren't going to eat your food? No, I'm going to eat it. I hope you aren't chickening out because it's too hot. That's not it. Even that teasing is beginning to become endearing. Well, at least you never get bored around them, right? Except when you're forced to work for them. I eat quickly before my food can get cold, thinking that the dimly lit paper lanterns, glowing warmly against the sunset, make for a beautiful sight. Before I can finish my last bite of takoyaki, Shizune steps in front of me, standing perfectly straight with her arms rigidly behind her back. I can see she's trying her best to look as serious as possible, but even she can't hide her good mood, as there is a slight smile on her face. Come on, Ichan, let's go play some games! Are they even done setting up? It's evening! They should! No, but doesn't matter! Doesn't matter! Come on, Ichan, before it gets too crowded! Misha puts her hand on my shoulder and laughs very loudly. Come on, the prizes look very great this year. Really, really! Wouldn't you like to win some prizes for 2 cute girls like us? So it's really the moment, right? We need to win a prize and choose one of the 2, right? Misha flashes her best cute look, which is immediately pretty cute. I look at Shizune, expecting her to do the same, but she just looks at me like I'm insane. Misha, stop doing that! Do you repeat out loud? Wait, I'm Misha! That's so stupid, but somehow still funny. Ichan, hurry up! You've been holding that piece of takoyaki for like 1,000 years! I like to savor everything that I eat. Ah, that's this how. I like to savor everything that I eat. Even this. Without warning, Shizune picks the takoyaki from my hand and plops it into her mouth with a smile. It happened so fast that there were no way I could ever stop there. before I can even fully process what happened, Misha burst into laughter, and Shizune smiles at me. Probably the closest I've ever seen her come to laughing. Well, that takes care of that. Shizune grabs my right hand, and Misha grabs my left. They don't want me to escape! People outside might think, lucky bastard, but he's always thinking, I'm trapped. You're coming with us, that's a lot to do tonight. You should try harder to enjoy it. Running through an already sizable crowd of people, we play game after game. From Ring a Toss, Whack-A-Mole, to games I never even heard of. We rarely win, but it's fun nonetheless. Hey, do they have the goldfish scooping game here? Of course! I didn't know you liked the game, Ichan. Well, I always wanted to try. It doesn't seem too hard. Are you sure about that, Ichan? Okay, we'll see. Should be around here somewhere. But where are you going to keep the fish? Do you have a bowl for it? No. Maybe he will eat it. Grilled. Alright, Ichan, if you win any fish, we'll give them to you. Oh, really? Another game? Fine then. Shizune pushes me excitedly towards the boat, trying to hide the enthusiasm in her eyes. Fortunately, the two of them failed to catch a single fish. But I don't do any better. I can't help but laugh, as immediately afterwards they start tagging me towards a particularly large, colorful stele that I helped build. I remember this one, it had been a real pain in the ass to make. The boat runner, an average-looking guy with dyed brown hair, snaps to attention when he sees us walking over. I notice two things. First, it's one of those games where you throw a ball at a pyramid of opaque bottles and try to knock over as many as possible. That's not a pyramid, it's a triangle, right? A pyramid is in 3D. You could argue the bottles are 3D objects, so they make the pyramid 3D, but they are arranged in a 2D ways, as a triangle, so no. Technically not a pyramid, right? It is all behind the boot, meaning time travel. Would be pretty cool if their route was the craziest one with time travel and all, but unfortunately, I don't think will be the case. Four balls for 50 yen. That's pretty good. Second, there are instructions on how to play in Braille. I almost want to say something, and look to see if Shizune and Misha see it as well. Either they don't, or they don't find it strange at all. Hey, it's good to see you, Hakamichi. Thank you so much for your help with this boat. Having fun? Shizune glances towards Misha, who signs everything to her in a flash, then beams at the operator. It was nothing at all really. Yeah, this is great, I think the best festival we put together yet. Shiraki, we'd like to play this, that's okay, right? Of course, would be really great if you would just give your cute and working student council representative a prize for all the hours we put in to make all of this possible. No. If anything, Shiraki has balls. There are too many balls in this episode. Hey, I built this stall. It was a backbreaking job too. I wasted 2 hours of my life. I think I deserve at least a free round. And me! Me too! After some hesitation, he gives in and hands us each 4 balls with a shrug. Well, there are some plussing going around with the student council. When they are not gaslighting me, they can gaslight other people for our advantage, so Not that bad, actually. Barely a second later, Shizune and Misha dump theirs in front of me. What gives? Don't tell me that after making such a big deal out of it, you two aren't going to even play. Not after the way we ganged up on Shiraki. Yeah, you can hear. You stay out of this, please. Shizune poor Shiraki. Shizune turns to me and begins waving her hand dismissively. Misha appears torn between translating for her and consoling the boot operator. Haha, Ichan, where is your sense of chivalry? Besides, Shi-chan, have a policy against throwing balls. Ah, sorry, Ichan. I don't know if my aim is that good either. You must be pretty good at those things, right? Right? It shouldn't be a problem for you. This looks simple enough. The bottles aren't even that far away. The only challenge is that there are wiffle balls. What are the wiffle balls? Yeah, balls that are not that heavy, I suppose. Ah, balls like empty. Or made of plastic. Okay, yeah, those are plastic balls, so they don't weigh at all. I throw one at the bottles hard and it bounces off unceremoniously. That's a scam! What the hell? Oh, yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. There's water in the bottles. Even! Trade secret. That's not very fair. That must be why it's 4 balls for 50 yen. How devious. Come on, Ichan, you can knock them down. You have 11 more chances. Go! Maybe you should do it. Shizune, want to try? Shizune emphatically shakes her head from side to side. I laugh. This is actually pretty fun. Winding up, I throw another ball at the pyramid of bottles and manage to get them to budge just slightly. But Shizune and Misha are casting long glances towards a doll shaped like a cat. All in all, they really aren't that different. Sometimes I wonder if Shizune would sound like Misha if she could talk. No, please, don't, just keep her quiet, okay? No, they're not that alike. I throw another ball, realizing that's actually quite simple. If I can hit 2 bottles in the bottom row at the same time, it's an easy win. Already a small crowd is beginning to gather, so the pressure is really on me. 9 more shots. Winding down like a baseball pitcher, I throw as hard as I can and the bottles come tumbling down. That's super ugly. I'm sorry for whoever made this, but that's pretty ugly. Triumphantly, I claim my girlish kettle prize and Misha laughs uproariously, as if it was her who won it. Shizune stares at me with her usual blank expression. It's clear she wants the doll too. Now we got the choice. Ichan, congratulations! What are you going to do with that doll? There is no right answer. I have to treat carefully. Let me save because definitely later we can resume to this point, to the other route. Millimiglia, and you thought I was bad? This doll is a spawn of Satan! No, Millimiglia was actually kinda interesting as a design. This one is just ugly. I don't know. Well, I'll take it if you don't want it. Unless you want to keep it for yourself, Ichan. I didn't know you liked dolls. How delicate. I don't have a use for this. Can I have it then? Their eyes are drilling into my soul. This is a decision I don't want to make. I turn back to the booth. Hey, do you have more than one of these dolls? Actually, yeah, one more. Izao wants to do the double play, huh? Okay, set everything again. I want to try for the second one as well. I still have 8 tries. As soon as the game is set up again, I throw as hard as I can again, but miss. Haha, trying to win another one? Taking the easy way out, Ichan? If it's that easy, you could try it. No thanks! Say, Ichan, can you at least put the doll down while you throw the balls? No. Then sorry, one more left. You had better get it. If you fail, I will kill you. What a clever way to duck out of giving me the doll, though. And by me, I mean me. Hahaha. Just kidding. I can see Misha didn't mean any harm from it. And Shizune seems to enjoy her joke, smiling at it, but she looks like a little depressed afterwards. I decide to handle the doll, at least while I'm trying to win the other one. It's kind of hard to aim holding a giant cat. Thank you, Ichan. Shichan seems happy, Ichan. But if you're going to win one for me, right? That's what I'm trying to do, right? I throw again, but my aim is way off this time. My arm feels kind of heavy as well, as if blood isn't flowing to it properly. I scold myself mentally, thinking it's pathetic I could get tired from something like that. Then I realize maybe it's because of my heart. If it is, then I don't know what to think. It's depressing that even something as small as this is enough to make me realize my own mortality. I guess there won't be a time where I'll be able to forget about it. Even today, when I thought I would be able to just enjoy myself. On this beautiful night and in this beautiful place, I can't escape the reason why I'm here. I've never felt so at peace in my life. In this place which is like nowhere else I've ever been. It's hard now to keep from thinking the unthinkable. That I may just have been sent here to die. Don't get depressed here, Isao. You're on a double date, come on. Those past few days have been some of the best of my life. Really? Being forced to work? The first time in a long time that I've ever felt truly alive. But in the end, I'm someone who finds himself reminded every day. Every time he climbs too many stairs, or throw a ball too hard, that he could die at any second. I will always be limited to this. I feel depressed by that. And angry as well. In the end, I care about my life. And I enjoy it. And now it's more transient than ever before. I wonder what it is that will finally do me in. Could be anything, if I'm this weak and pathetic. A bad fall, a punch to the chest, a stray baseball. I've now lost my will to keep playing this game, but I keep playing anyway. Suddenly, I feel a split-second sensation of pain in my chest. It comes and goes instantaneously, but it's enough to make me stumble, just a bit. Shizune jumps back, startled. She comes closer, staring at me with concern. Misha puts her hand on my shoulder. Ichan, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't feel too good right now. I think I'm sick. I don't think I can go on. Misha frowns. Don't strain yourself. If you're that sick, you'll make yourself sicker. Look, the festival is getting started. We've been playing games for a while. We can take a little break if you are tired. Good idea, Shichan. I'm feeling like tired too. I think we're all a little worn out. Running all over the school, Ichan. I nod. They don't seem to notice anything unusual. Good. Oh, it's already night. We walk through the sea of people, with Misha cheerfully pointing out the faces of everyone she knows. Shizune holds the stuffed cat in her arms, cradling it absent-mindedly. Seems like they're having fun. Suddenly I feel a pang of guilt. Because of my poor health, we all had to stop. Ichan, we are both feeling kinda hungry. How about you? I'm not as hungry as I could be, but I do want something to eat. That's good enough, Ichan. What should we get to eat? Doesn't really matter to me. How about sandwiches then? We need something to drink too. Misha will get everything. What? I love every time she talks, repeating Shizune and later realizing what she said. What? Shizune looks at me and smiles, and I realize she might be trying to cheer me up with a joke. I laugh. Ichan, it's getting kind of crowded. We might not be able to eat here. It's getting kind of loud too. Maybe we should go eat up in the roof. Where Kenji is getting drunk? No thanks. Maybe the other roof. No. There's only one roof, right? That's fine with me. Maybe a nice view, and there could be a little breeze. Okay then. I guess I should get the food and drinks now. See you too. I see you too then. Misha gives a clumsy wave and then runs off. Before, I didn't notice how the paper lanterns look illuminating the dark night. But now I'm able to see it. It's a really amazing sight. Fireflies float overhead. Their soft glow makes it look as if it's snowing lights in the night sky. This type of thing would be impossible to see in the city. Shizune tugs at my sleeve impatiently and crosses her arms, frowning as if to show displeasure at me for getting distracted. You know I don't know how to read the sign language. Kind to think of it, isn't it kind of stupid of me to say that to a deaf person? She wouldn't have heard it. I shrug, hoping to show her that I don't understand. Shizune shakes her head and dismisses it with a wave of her hand. Maybe I should get around to ask Misha for some lessons. Climbing onto the roof, I find myself in awe again, at the sheer size of the school. The grounds are so expensive that I can't believe I hadn't realized it before. As I walked across the roof, trailing behind Shizune, I can't help but be taken in by the stars shining in the sky. Shizune and I sit down on the bench. She seems like she's in a good mood, as she smiles softly while the breeze blows through the hair. We look down at the festival, which looks like a sea of glowing amber lanterns and waving paper fans, teeming with people. Teeming, not a team, it's team. Let's see. Team, be full or swarming with. Ah, ok. In Italian, pullulare. Sorry, I always found it funny. What was I doing? Ah, yeah. Some of them festively dressed in yukata. In fact, most of the girls seem to be wearing yukata. I wonder why Shizune and Misha didn't dress up today. The two of them would look like nice in yukata. I briefly think about what type they would wear. Shizune would likely go with something traditional. However, Misha is a bit harder to place. Misha arrives, panting as she runs to us, trying to keep the food in her arms for falling. Setting everything on the ground, she lets herself drop backwards. Hahaha! That took a while. Come on, you two didn't tell me what you wanted, so I got some rice punch, some sandwiches, and some candy too. A little bit of everything. That's great, let's dig in. I'm getting more hungry now. Misha takes a bite out of a small triangular sandwich. So, Ichan, what do you think of the festival? It's nice, right? Oh, yeah. The stars are nice tonight. This couldn't have been a more perfect day. Ah, we watched the sky even with rain, right? More like the fireworks, though. The sound of people talking below us? Oh, hello Michael, yo! Welcome, we are having a... I'm not really calling it a date, but we kinda got forced with the student council to go to the festival together. And now we are relaxing on the roof. And here's a gacha pool. You got Fenner! Oh! From Artisio. I still want to... I'm still pondering how to make Artisio because at this point I don't want to make Artisio as it was in the demo. But I never know, I always think a different way to put it, like in a level sort of game. I think Zoro at the time suggests me to play Void Stranger. And I think I want to try it because I feel like it could be an inspiration for Artisio. But again, we have Invalidate, then we have Respawn Banter. I have time to decide for Artisio. Dojat now we have To the Upper Down will never be released at this point. Focus on the Respawn Banter. Actually no, I'm focusing on Invalidate now. I didn't really make a... How to say? There is a game... I'm revamping a lot Invalidate. Because I feel like Respawn Banter is taking a lot of time, so I will do it after. So I can at least have something on Steam. Also, the artist is having troubles and is kinda behind. But it's just an excuse. I could have done it even before. Even without. Focus on To the Upper Down. At this point I don't even know if it will ever come out. Because I would definitely give priority to games that I know I can finish earlier, but also To the Upper Down I'm not even sure it can get a success. Probably I will publish it for free, but it's I don't know. I will see how I manage with other games. But definitely not priority. It can get delayed more if I give priority to other games. The sound of people talking below us is like faint music alongside the chirping of crickets in the distance. I take a sip from the can of punch and look over at Misha, who looks as if she's sleeping comfortably with her back stretched out and a half-full can of apple juice balanced on her stomach. Shizune sits with her legs drawn close to her, rocking back and forth slowly, like an impatient child as she stares up at the sky. I want to see more of Jacqueline the Heronio. There's definitely more. Eventually. I really want to find more teammates, but first, it's hard to find them, and second, even if I find them, I feel like it's hard to trust someone with the vision of my game. I'm like the opposite of a cringe maker, of the idea guy. I'm the opposite, and I don't go around saying, oh, I need someone to draw and make the game for me. No, I want them to make the game for me. I definitely want more people, but first, I don't know how to organize. Second, well, I said the list again. I don't know. I feel like I'm worried that if I find someone that works with me, can do things not how I want. Can be fixed later, but I think the hardest part is finding someone. Winter 2014 release. Well, I definitely wanted to publish it around 2016 or something like that, but it's way too late. Maybe it played the Dark Queen of Mortolom. What is that? I never heard of it. The two of them are so cute. I look around and can see many students holding hands with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. At least it's not showing, it's censored. Not too far from us on this roof, there are couples gazing up the stars, or down at the lights of the festival, holding each other's hand. A part of me wants that. Looking at Shizune and Misha, I wonder if maybe I should ask one of them out someday. I wonder if it was worth the risk. It's definitely worth the risk, because if they turn you down, things can get awkward and you have an excuse to leave the student council. So yeah, try with them all you want. A 20-minute game, being the final boss, having a banter with the hero, always responding after the fight. Ah wait, I think no, not the final boss. I remember one with I don't think it's the only one. I saw another one where there is like a 2D Souls like boss with a big sword doing the same thing before. It's a win-win situation. At this point, why not ask for a double date? What's the worst can happen? They kick me out of the student council? If they accept you, you get 2 girls for the price of 1. Well, I suppose I have to choose one of them anyway. If they don't, you get kicked out of the student council. Yeah, definitely definition of win-win. The golden hands moving across the face of the delicate watch on Shizune's wrist catch my eye. I see that it's getting kind of late, but the festivities are still going strong. Shizune is still holding the stuffed cat I won by the paw. She noticed me looking at it. Offhandedly, she offers it to me. I smile, wanting to ask her what I would do with it. But she wouldn't be able to understand me. I shake my head and try my best to tell her to keep it, hoping she'd understand. As I look toward the school, I can see before me many people, all of which are happy and cheerful. Watching them makes me feel content. This really was something. Today was worth it. But I still can't shake the feeling of guilt and melancholy for me earlier. They keep hanging on to me. I can't let them go. Shizune signs something to me. I can't understand her. No matter what I say, she won't be able to hear me. I can't understand you, Shizune. Whatever, I wonder if we both consider ourselves at fault for this. Anyway, I'm sorry for not being able to understand. You know, I'm almost glad that you tried to coerce me into coming here. Almost. If I attempt to date you though, I might have to think more about that side of you. I love how Isao says it openly, since she can't understand. Would be cool though if Misha overheard that. Though I don't think would happen, because we still need to choose which of the two. No, actually, I'm glad. Today was nice. You would be cuter if you smiled more. You have a nice smile. Frustrated, she stands up, arms behind her back, looking authoritative and confident against the backdrop of stars. Don't look at this! Stars are eternal, but I don't know. T-pose, Shizune. T-pose, what the fuck? I mean, it's like, don't watch at the stars, watch at me, but I don't know. Seems like a meme. Definitely has a lot of space for a meme. Like, I don't know, a not safe for work image. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Porn is temporary. Student council is eternal. Suddenly, Shizune throws her arms out toward the wait, if you want, we can have the full picture. I always screenshot it just in case. Okay. She throws her arms out towards the open sky, seeming to hold it between her hands. It's as if she's telling me to look at everything in front of me. That was a cool 3D animation without 3D. The school bathed with a festival glow and lit up with a colorful yukata, the roof illuminated by the fireflies, the sky so vast that imposes the feeling of awe into you. You're doing English streams for a while. Yeah, it's more than a year. The Waldorf week feels like a long time ago, but yeah, it was like 1.5 years ago. I definitely want another Waldorf week, but there's no point if I do them often. When I will release Respawn Banter, or maybe when I release Invalidate. I will see. Or when I get a VTuber model. She looked like she jumped for a second. No, we already had one jump in another ending. Get worried. Well, it's from the ceiling of a school. It's more like Chaos Head. What does she want? It slowly dawns on me with time. The beautiful scene before me is proof that there are things wonderful enough that spoiling them with a bad mood would be unforgivable. I can feel the weight of Shizune personality pressing the point further. Thanks, I guess. I want a Magic the Noah game session in the next Waldorf week. That's a very good idea, Michael. That's a very good idea. I will definitely do something with that. But in RPG Maker, I already proved we can do multiplayer, so why not doing it in RPG Maker, right? If I can host multiplayer sessions. Thanks for the idea, Michael. I will save it. Yeah, I need to find collaborators, though. Okay. I look away, but then Shizune grabs me by the shoulder and watch brushing against my cheek. With her left hand, she points up at the sky. Oh, the fireworks! Twitch chat play Gulf shooter! Twitch chat plays, I still don't know how to implement it, but it's definitely possible. Well, of course. So, won't be hard to make chat plays RPG Maker. Chat plays Blades of Fire. Whatever RPG Maker game. With faint pops, fireworks begin to go off in the sky, each one spreading a shower of bright colors that slowly fade into the dark. I can't even recall the last time I saw fireworks at all, much less a display this large. Not to mention, it seems that they're being launched from the school. It's almost impossible to believe. Chat plays Path of Heroes. We need to find an English game, though. Crime. We can play all of those if you want. No. It was ironic mode. The lights in the sky mingle with a second salvo from the town below, and they seem timed to complement each other like two parts of a duet. They continue for maybe 15 more minutes, and then stop. Shizune realizes her hand is still on my shoulder, and withdraws it carefully, looking a little uncomfortable. I got it. Chat plays War of Chaos. You just spam Z in chat? You just want to spam Z during battles? That's what you want to do? All the stream being Z, 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 Z. Oh no, it's not Z, it's 1. Oh, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. You can't even have a full message. You just need to press a single one in a message. Also, we got a gacha for Michael. Let's see. And you got Slimming human form, directly from Parachain. You are pretty lucky, Michael. You see. Don't spam one. Stop, okay? Regaining her composure, she grins, with her hand on her hips, and her chest thrust out in front of her. It's in those moments that she seems most like a regular teenage girl. Yeah, because she shuts up. Energetic, happy, and carefree. I eat thoughtfully with Shizune, the two of us looking out at the gradually thinning crowds below in silence. Chat plays Wang Shang. I forgot if I think I played it for a very low amount of time. She sits leaning forward slightly, her chin resting softly on her hands, and a contented look on her face with just a hint of wistfulness. All the while still gently holding on to the stuffed cat paw. Chat plays Parachin would be interesting actually. Chat plays Invalidate, Rea plays Chat! I wonder how that could be an interaction. How can Rea play Chat? Maybe Rea times out random people and they need to work around it, I don't know. I start feeling tired and I can tell her that... Oh, instead of shutting down in 8 minutes, it's closing the stream in 8 minutes. That would be a nice idea, Fado, you know. Unironically, could be an interesting idea. I start feeling tired and I tell her that I'll see her and Misha tomorrow, without even realizing that she can't hear me, and then start walking back to the dorms. Random people getting banned. Timeout. Maybe timeout is more reasonable. Because then I need to unban everyone. I feel warm and alive, even in this chilly night air. The image of Shizune standing forcefully before the stars themselves, denying my self-pity, does not leave my mind easily. If it only takes a moment for there to be love, I think I may be falling in love with her. Just a little bit. So we are in Mishune Route? Huh? Both of them route? Ah, that's where the emoji came. Okay. It's a both of them route? Maybe you can... Okay, maybe there is... I don't know. Though that's interesting. Hey, Misha! What if it starts as a Shizune Route, but Misha wanted us to be together, so it can turn into a Misha Route? This route actually seems the most interesting so far, huh? Act 2. Learning to read. Oh, what is this all doing flying up there? Throwing balls. Why balls again? Come on. Finish Shizune Act 1. So it was Shizune. What choice did we make that locked us out of Misha Route? Maybe there's none. Oh, there has to be, right? Or maybe that's both of them. Or could have been spoiler. Chat plays Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I think you prefer me to play it. Well, reminder that there will be a Waldorf quiz on the next Waldorf week. That means you can choose another game for me to play after Dark Souls. Could be Dark Souls 2, but I'm pretty sure Fado and Zoro wants another game. Buy a good game, but first. Yeah, last time you were here, we didn't have a good experience. Yeah, definitely. I definitely need one overall. Actually, I have one that my brother lended to me because I wanted to experiment with Invalidate. I will see if it works. Okay, where will we stop here? We played 2 hours, almost exactly. I would play a little more, but again, it's a visual novel, it's a little tiring. So, to stop the stream, we could read someone. I don't know, Voodoo. There is... Megami plays Deltarune. Okay, Megami is playing Chapter 3, so there won't be spoilers for me. But of course, there will be spoilers for you. So as a warning, we are reading Megami Maju and she's playing Deltarune Chapter 3. So, spoilers for everyone interested. So, thanks again for coming by. We are gonna play this one next week. As long as there won't be any peculiar appointments? No, they're not. Okay. Next week is totally free for me. Until I get a job. Which I'm kinda close to getting it, so that's nice. So, that's everything. Thanks for coming by. We'll see ya whenever it happens.